if Becca or Maggie, do you have something in mind that you would like to change that I can help you with? If you do, let me know. You could change your nose, make it thinner, more wide, crooked, nose or eyes. Do you think I don't know. What do you think, Becca? Like, do you have one way? Like, would you like your nose to be bigger, smaller, or your eyes to be bigger, smaller? Either way, I can kind of show you a little bit of both. All right. There's my foundation. Did I even do my forehead? I don't remember. So I'm just going to put some on there again, just in case. And then I'm going to quick do my, okay, Becca, okay. I will do nose and eyes, changing shape. I'll do lips and I'll do cheeks. And then you could do as many of those as you want to. All right, and then I'm gonna do some highlight and shadow. This is my basic face shape. I'm not gonna change anything here. We'll come in and change it later. But right now, I just want you to do your basic highlight and shadow. Becca, specifically on the nose or eyes, if you could type in there, do you want a cat hair somewhere? Specifically, do you want them to be bigger, smaller? Any thoughts on that? Let me know. Okay, I'm just doing my basic highlight shadow. Basic. I see you, Becca. I got you. Okay, basic. Here's my basic. Oops. Basic shadow. I'm gonna blendy. I've got my cheekbones. I've got my temple, my widow's peakish area, my other temple, my other cheekbone, my under my neck. If you don't do this step, you sometimes your neck does kind of blend into your head does kind of blend into your neck on stage. My nose. Okay. So let me do some highlights and then we will get started with our thing once everyone else is kind of at a spot where they feel like they can start and they have their basic makeup on. I know I go really, really fast with my basic makeup. So I'll give y'all a minute to catch up. Highlights. Highlight. And don't go too crazy with perfection. We're just kind of getting some of the base on because, like I said, we are going to change some of our face shapes. So do some under the brow bone highlight. All right, looking good. Okay, so I am gonna start with I think I'm going to start with changing my cheekbones because that is what Emma said she wanted to do. Emma, what are you looking for your cheekbone to be different? Like, how are you wanting to change it?
I was gonna try to make them like really sunken in because I naturally have very like a smiley round face.
You want like a more structured cheekbone?
Yeah.
I'm going to do two cheekbone sort of looks for you. I'll do one on one side and one on the other side.
Okay.
And if anyone else wants to do the cheekbone, have fun. I'm gonna do everything that people ask to do. So change all these things on your face or just pick one. That's fine. If you're still kind of doing other things, cool. So usually, I mean, it's not too different than if you were doing the other, the old age, actually. Are you kind of at a point where you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So you don't really want to bring your cheekbone for just a regular look really past your eye. So go wherever that is and just go in. You're just going to go in deeper with your cheekbone, and you can even buy darker shades, and you just really want to get that kind of in there and then blend. But all you really want to do, so this side, I'm going to have a more pronounced cheekbone look where I look a little bit like thinner, less kind of, more like Kim Kardashian and less like baby facey. Okay. So just really, really nice blend, but don't, you still want to have a line here and you still want to have up here. So be careful that you're not like, but you see the difference in the sides of my face? Like this side, and you can take that up just a little bit around the edge. But this side is more, even from the side, this is my normal shadow, which is not that dramatic. This is my a little bit thinner shadow. More, I would say this is more Hollywood Glam, okay? And you can even go a little bit more here if you want. And if you can't find that right in the area, if you like sunk in your cheek like that, that will go. So there is my Hollywood Glam side. And then you would put your blush just right a little bit, not very much, right and that right where that highlight meets the shadow. And I would not do any more highlight. You could do if you wanted to do a little tiny bit more highlight, you could do it right here. Just a little bit, and it would work with like a shimmer highlight, but I'm just going to do this highlight and make sure that it does not blend in all the way to the shadow if you want the upper cheekbone to pop, okay? So there I have my glam side, my not glam side. What I'm going to do with this side though, just for fun and to show you something different, is I'm going to make a more like apple cheekbone. Okay, so I'm going to go in a little further here and I'm going to kind of make a rounded, more apple shape. I don't really have this shape cheekbone. Okay, see, I'm going to make it a little lower than where my cheekbone wants to be. I'm going to make it more of an apple-y shape. And you can kind of see it's kind of a fun, different look. I'm going to try and get like a, who has this? Like Maggie Gyllenhaal has kind of apple-y cheekbones. Okay, and you don't want a line like a wrinkle, so just go in there and kind of blend that a little bit. Pat, 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 pat. Okay, and then you want to come in with your blush, and I'm just going to dab with my finger down a little lower and in that like shape of the apple. And then I'm going to take my highlight and go up a little, like right there. Instead of up here, I'm going to make my highlight right here. I'm blending with my finger. I like to do that, but it's not the best. So if you look at the difference in the sides of my face, I've got like a, you know, it really does change the look of my cheeks. This one is more of like a, this kind of a, I have an apple to my cheek here. And this one is just more glam. You see?
Mm-hmm.
You could do a little bit more kind of cheeky, rouginess there, but and then if you know, if you wanted it to be a little more dramatic, you could come with some more shadow always. You can always, you know, your face is your palette when you're doing makeup. So you can always come in and add a little more. Okay, so there's my like apple-y cheek and my clammy cheek. Glam apple. All right, next I'm going to do my lips. So if anyone wants to do some lips with me, it'll be super fun. So I want to make my lips more kind of puckery. I have like, I don't have very like full as if puffy lips, but I have biggish lips. They're not puffy, but they're, you know, they're not small. But I want it to be more of like a little kind of a thinner lip. And I'm going to use my brown pencil because that's what I got here. And I'm just going to draw them in where I like. Kind of hard to see. It'd be easier if I had like red or something. You just take your lip color and draw it in where you like them. I think I might have to get a lipstick that's not this. Because you can't see it at all. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Oh, I'm gonna get a lipstick that's not this. If you all have a lipstick that you want to put on, go for it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something bright so you can see it in the Zoom. All right, my friends. Yes, I do have to shimmy my way into this little office nook that I have. All right, so I have a nice bright. Now I'm gonna do like a little, I kind of like when they do a little cute pouty lip. Now, the easiest way, honestly, to change your lip shape is gonna be to have a lip pencil first. I don't have a good lip pencil, so I'm gonna use this. All right, so I did my kind of fun, different lip shape. I like it. It's different. It's cute. My upper lip is funky. And I'm going to, then I want my lips to look a little bit more defined. So I'm going to take in my my foundation with a brush. I'm just going to comb in the edges here and cover those in a little more. See? Okay, now that's cute. I want to now do like, make my lips look like they're a little fuller. So you could do this even with your regular lip shape. I like a little apple cheek with this. So I'm gonna take my highlight and I'm gonna pop a little bit of it right there. Right where you want it to look a little fuller, you're gonna put some highlight. You can do this with also a darker and lighter shade of lipstick. So say you want to have fuller lips, put a lipstick on your whole cheek, on your whole lip, not your cheek, but you could do that too for blush. Put a lipstick on your whole cheek. Said it again. Put a lipstick on your whole lip. And then come in with your highlight or your lighter color lipstick and just go in the center. If you don't have a highlight that you want to use, just lighter color lipstick and that's your highlighter. Or a little gloss right in the center that'll make your lips look rounder and poofier and plumper. Okay, so that's it. And then you would take, I'm going to powder my cheeks because I did them already. Powder, 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 powder. And I'm going to powder my lips because I did those. Now, if you really want your lips to set, but you want them to not look powdered, then you could always do it again on top of the powder, but I think that's pretty good. Cute. All right, got my, and I know that it seems sometimes like, oh, that has gone away, but under the lights, the bright lights of the stage, it won't be that way. This is my Appleseed, and this is my Glam. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna do a smaller nose. So I kind of, let's say I don't love how long my nose is. You can do so much with the shape of your nose. I want to make it a little shorter. So I'm going to come in with some shadow here and I'm just going to put a little shadow on the edge and bring it down. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to make this part a little thinner. So I want to just bring this right down to that shadow. And then I want to take this and I want to take a shadow around the edge of my nose. So I have 3 steps: bottom, side, down the edge. Don't worry, we're gonna blend it. And you could change, like, say you don't like this part, you think it's too big, you could come in here and make this a little smaller, like I'm doing here. Okay. And I'm making the bridge of my nose thinner as well. This is where you would put a little, if you wanted it to look like it had been broken, you could put like a little kind of crooked part like that. And then it kind of looks like a crooked nose, see? From far away, I didn't blend it, but you could see what it'll do. But I don't want my nose to be crooked, so I'm gonna put that right there. But it is a good thing to do sometimes if you're doing a character, you want to have a different nose from you. And you know, the point for a lot of shows is just to highlight what you have because you still want to look like you, but sometimes you want to look a little different. All right, and then I'm gonna do like a cute little tip, like a little button nose, like a little tip on my nose. I see a lot of people doing that. It's like a very popular thing right now. And then I'm just going to very gently, because you don't want to get it all mixed funny, blend it in. Okay, so now you can see my nose. It looks a little shorter and a little more like it's got like a little ball on it. So I'm gonna bring in some highlight to accentuate that. Actually, there was this one video, I think, Emma, did I send that to you? With the girl that drew a nose and she drew it like up here and then she brought
yes,
up.
I saw that.
Insane. I don't know if I could find that to show you all, but it was so good. So I'm gonna put just a little highlight dot right there on the tip because I did a little ball tip. And then I'm gonna put a little highlight down the bridge because that's the kind of shape I was going for, a cute little dot nose. Okay. Oh, look how cute with my puckery lips and my little dot nose. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so that's what I like there. And now I'm gonna go for a bigger eye. So if you want to make your eyes look bigger, you're going to take your eyeliner. We talked about this last class. You're going to, a black eyeliner is fine, but I have this brown, so that's what I'm going to use. You're going to draw a line. It doesn't have to be super neat, just to the corner of, just the outer corner of your eye. Okay, just like I'm doing right now. And then you're going to draw the line across the top. You could do this with black, you could do this with brown, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you're gonna draw a line across the top and halfway across the bottom. And then mascara is good. I have some on already, so I don't need to do that, but. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do to make your eye pop is take your highlighter, put a little highlight in the corner of your eye right there, so you look nice and awake. Okay. I'm gonna do a highlight in the crease, I'm sorry, a shadow in the crease. I did not do that with my original makeup, but you could see on the other side how I'm changing the shape of my eye because this one will look very different from the other one when I'm done. So we got the highlight in the corner. We got the shadow in the crease. You could bring that shadow a little more into the crease here if you like, whatever you like the look of. I kind of think of it as like following the brow bone, which is a little lower, or not the brow bone, the eyebrow, just a little lower. Okay. You could feel with your brush where your bones are. You just want to follow your bones. You just want to like highlight what you got. So that is going to kind of make this part of my face more sunken in, make my eye pop out. Okay. Then I'm going to wipe my brush off again. And I'm going to get my highlight again. I should have just done them both highlight at the same time, but I did not. And you're going to do a little triangle right there. Okay, so we got triangle here, dot there. And you don't want to blend this in a super lot, just a little bit, just a little dot, 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 dot. Okay, so that just helps my eye pop. If you have a like not a white but a cream colored eyeliner pencil, that really helps. You could take some of this cream highlighter and put it on your waterline down here like this. Okay, that will also make your eye look a lot bigger. So you can see my eye is now like a big doll. Compared to this one, which just has mascara. So I have, you could also do like a little highlight in the middle here if you wanted that would just kind of help, anything to help like accentuate that shape. So I've got myself some, so you could get an eyeliner pencil. You don't want to get white. You want it to be like an off-white, or you can get one that is, there's a really good one Tarte makes that's like the color of, it's almost the color of this. And you put it on your water line there, and that is going to help like just open it up so you can see from far away. I could put a little more highlight up here on my eyebrow bone if I want. That's also going to help wake up my eyes. But I have this eye I think looks much bigger than that one. And I love my little button nose. So Emma, what did you change there? Did you change all more than just your cheekbones, or did you just do cheekbones?
Yeah, I changed like a lot of it. I don't know. I was going for like,
look at that, like I can't with this. I can't.
That's so cute. I had my lips like bigger and changed shape, and then I did like the eye widening thing.
I'm gonna do one.
That's so fun.
I'm not doing my other eye, but I had to cover it because those lips are crazy. All right, I'm gonna pin you so I can see what you did, Emma. Ah, nice. Good. I think you could even go well, it's hard to tell. I'll tell you after I see your picture, but I think you could go even darker with, like, even heavier with this. But I think that looks really, really good. And if you're wanting, you could go a little bit more. Let me replace my pin. You could go more on the shadow that goes down here. Go a little bit.
Okay.
That is also going to make your cheeks look a little less rounded. If you go here, and I mean, sometimes I do this quite heavy. Like I'll go like this and then like down that, and really blend that in. And that will also help, like your jawline being a little bit sharper will help this to look sharper.
Right. Okay. I'm going to put on some more then.
Does anybody have any thoughts or questions or want to see me kind of changing something else? Say like maybe my character, maybe she kind of, I don't know, think about different things that you could play with, right? Maybe you have kind of a big forehead, so you want to like accentuate your forehead, right? So my character I'm going to make right now has kind of a prominent forehead. So I'm going to highlight that. And look, my forehead already, it's amazing like how quickly it looks bigger, right? You could even add a little bit more highlight up here where the lights are going to go from the stage. So that's kind of fun. If you want your eyes to look smaller, line all the way around. That will close your eye off on stage and make them look a little smaller. If you line like I did all the way around the top and just halfway on the bottom, stop where like right in the middle of your eyeball, that will make them bigger. And this waterline really makes them pop. What else? I don't know. It's amazing how much changing your brows too really changes your face. Like if you kind of look at some eyebrows, like back in there's so many styles. My eyebrows are pretty thin if I don't have them drawn in at all. Okay. So if I take off all that stuff I had on my eyebrows and I do like just a little bit of foundation, you can see just because I wiped some of it off, it's better. Then I could come in and do kind of a more, like if you have a more round shape, then that's much more like 20s. You can kind of do a more rounded, and that kind of comes down here a little on the corner more. It's amazing how much the brows shape your face. You know, this is like how they would have done their eyebrow in 1920, like in the original movies. Kind of like that. That was the look. It's not the same now. It's a little bit more sort of, you know, it's just different. You could also think about something like maybe it's wider. So I want to take this. You can do things like take the best way to like get your eyebrows if you really want to change your eyebrow. And this would be something that we could explore a little bit. I know we talked about in future classes doing like some kind, I want you all to pick a look that you want to do and then do it during class, and I'll help you so that I can help you achieve it. And I do want to know, like, I'll ask you the class before that to give me your look so that I can like help you in a way that is like, you might need to get some things, or like I might need to look at what you're doing and know how to help you. So like, I want to see it beforehand. But you know, the best way to do that with your eyebrow is actually like stick glue, and you just kind of like glue, you rub a bunch on there and you let it dry, and then you put the makeup on, and then you can basically redraw your eyebrow wherever you want. So you don't have to like, you know, you don't really see the eyebrows that you have. It's easier to recreate your eyebrow look then. Any thoughts or questions or anything? You all feeling gorgeous?
I feel so pretty.
So beautiful. I'm gonna pin you again so I can see you.
I'm making my eyebrows thicker.
Yes. Ooh. I think there's such a thing to be said too about like the difference between eyebrows that are like a little bit wider and a little bit closer together. Like it really makes your face look different. I look back sometimes at pictures of myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I do my eyebrows like that? Why didn't anybody tell me that it looked ridiculous? But at that time, I thought it looked good. And you know, and like in middle school, I'm like, who let me pluck my eyebrows like that? That was a bad mistake. But you know, you live, you learn. And I overplucked a long time, so now I have not very many eyebrows left. So I do fill them in usually because I feel kind of like I have very, very thin, fair eyebrows. So I'm usually, if I put nothing else on, I put my eyebrows on. Eyebrows, mascara, blush, the necessities. But oh, what do you think? Hi, buddy. Come here.
Hello.
Did you have a popsicle? Yeah. Yeah, you smell like it. What do you think of mommy's lips? A little good. How about my nose? Does it look pretty? Yes. My cheeks look pretty too. You look pretty. Oh, that's Emma.
Hi.
Doesn't she look beautiful?
Right there.
That's you.
What's Emma?
That's just a picture of you on my computer, and you look beautiful.
And I'm thinking you will die.
I love you. Good night, my sweet angel. Can I have a kiss? Little kiss.
Can you see it?
Good night.
Can you see my other mine?
You have 2 eyes. 1, 2.
You can't see my other.
Your other eye, you have 3 eyes? Okay. Say night night.
No, I have one.
You have 1 eye. I love you very much.
I have one eye too.
You have 2 eyes. Kisses. Good night, sweet girl. Sweet dreams. You're so cute. Bye. Oh,
And it looks like
just pulled out my cord. I'll get that later. All right. It's looking cool. Do you feel like your eyes look a little bigger, Emma?
Yeah.
Sure. And if you, it would be like how mine are, it would be even more pronounced if you had black eyeliner. I mean, like brown is great. The brown eyeliner from stage is just gonna look like you don't really have makeup on. The black eyeliner is gonna look more glam. So this is just the cutest nose I've ever seen. little nose, so cute. So then I would like for Becca and Maggie, if you two could please text me pictures of your looks so that I can see and I can help you, make sure that you don't need anything. And please, if you are having any problems throughout the week, if you have questions, please let me know. Oh, good. I see. Wait, let me see. Oh, cool. It looks really good, Becca. I think your eyes definitely look bigger. With your old age makeup, I think you want to, if you're going to practice, think about trying to get a little bit more of a defined line on one side. Okay, it looks really, really good. And you do definitely look older, especially from far away, but I think maybe it got a little too blended. Okay, so that'll help you if you want to try and do it again with like thinking a little bit more line on one side and not on the other side. And that might be good. I know you're a really good artist. I've seen your drawings and stuff. So maybe practicing like on your arm. Sometimes it's like easier to kind of see where those lines are. Oh, thank you, Maggie. I'm glad that you think so. We're going to be pretty much done in a minute here. So we'll be checking out and stuff, but thank you for coming, and we will see you next week. We're going to be doing, actually don't remember, but I will send you an email with what we're doing so you all can prepare. Today was changing face shape. It might have been glam. I think it might be glam next week. So it'll be super. All right. Thanks, Maggie. See you next week. All right.